If all of my subscribers packed up sub sandwiches and hopped in this submarine, this would be a sub with hoagies. You look like you're ready for some fun in the sun.
Negative. Standard issue scuba trooper equipment.
Is that so? Your blaster says Super Soaker on it.
Yeah, super for soaking rebel scum.
Alright then. Hello all, I'm Josh, this is Josh Builds Stuff, and today we are taking a look at the brand new LEGO City Ocean Exploration Submarine. This set may or may not be released depending on where you live. I think right now it's only available in Europe, but I don't know when you're watching this video, so I can't say for sure. This set contains 286 pieces, is suitable for ages 5+, and costs $39.99 here in the US. These new ocean-themed sets, according to the box, support National Geographic explorers, and if those explorers are anything like our intrepid minifigures here, I assume they're searching the ocean floor for shiny green crystals, just like this one. Let's take a closer look. For a set with fewer than 300 pieces, there's actually a lot going on here. Obviously, most of those pieces went into this submarine, which I think is really nice. This is not exaggeration or hyperbole. My favorite LEGO set when I was a kid was actually a submarine that was focused on drilling out little crystal pieces. I think it was from the Aquanauts or Aqua Raiders theme from way back in the day. It was like a green submarine with eyeballs on it. That was legitimately my favorite set as a kid. And so this set, though it is very far from that concept, kind of reminds me of that. And so this definitely hits the nostalgia factor for me, so I'm automatically going to rate it a little higher than others might. That being said, this submarine is of a similar design to those LEGO has released in the past, but I think it is nice nonetheless. It's got an opening top, as you can see, with room for at least one passenger. It has an opening front dome with room for our driver there, and in the back it has a deployable drone that hooks onto it via the bottom. We've got that same familiar hammerhead logo that comes with all the ocean exploration sets in this line, and then this drone has a little door inside it where we can store the green crystals that we are trying to mine in this undersea exploration mission. Speaking of those glowing green crystals, that's where the other half of this set comes into play. As we can see, we have our intrepid diver minifigures, and they're approaching a cave to harvest some of those crystals when who should appear but a very frightening looking anglerfish who scares our equipment-toting, glasses-wearing figure on the right, and our female minifigure remains relatively unfazed. The coolest part about this anglerfish molded figure is that he actually glows in the dark. And he's actually quite scary looking here because his eyes and his teeth don't glow, and so those just look like a couple of black holes among a otherwise glowing body. So overall he glows pretty brightly, even though it probably doesn't show too well on the camera here. The other minor play feature worth talking about on this side of the set is that you can move this one piece of coral out of the way to reveal a hidden green crystal behind it, which I like because it kind of accentuates the exploration aspect of these LEGO exploration sets. This set includes 4 minifigures, which is pretty good for the price. Our 2 divers shown here are sporting a bunch of equipment like a flashlight, metal detector, some kind of electronic sensor board thing, and a camera. Our other 2 figures here are a sweaty looking dude in a hoodie who I'm going to call the assistant to the one named figure in this set. This is Jessica Sharp, whose name I only know because it is on the box, and upon doing more research, she apparently is featured in the LEGO City Adventures TV series. So good for her for driving submarines and stuff. The build for this set was very straightforward and very quick. It is recommended for ages 5+, so we didn't expect anything too complex. And by the time you try to analyze if it's a repetitive build or if it's fun or what you're going to have for dinner, you'll be done. So carry on about your day. My final thoughts: is this set worth $40? Yeah, I think so. For that price you get a lot. Not a lot of pieces per se, but you get a vehicle, which I always love. It's kind of a display set because it's got the rock structure with the fish and the minifigures. You can kind of piece together this adventure in your head, which really ups the playability between harvesting crystals and putting them in the drone ship and watching out for the anglerfish. 4 minifigures is pretty good for the price, so overall, yes, I would say this is definitely worth it. And my real piece of advice, if you do go out and buy this set, be sure to leave a review on lego.com, but tell them, hey, this submarine's pretty good, but I really wish it was actually the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, so that we can finally get that full-size UCS scale Nautilus realized in an official Lego set. Someday we will. I hope you've had a good time, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this set, or just tell me what sets you're looking forward to coming out later this year, and maybe I can do a review on those as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I don't actually know how we're ending this one. I don't got an outro bit.
Let's do one.
We cannot commit to an intro bit and an outro bit.
Come on.
No, it's too much work.
What work? Give me more
It's a
props.
lot of voiceover. I gotta buy more props? You don't get more props, you've got a bunch of props as is. Forget it.